is so small, it actually is able to fit entirely inside my center console. I mean, look at that. That's awesome. Along with all of its attachments, the wire, everything. Almost the whole box can fit in there. That is just absolutely incredible. And you can close that up. How's it going, YouTube? Bronco Outdoors here with another car gadget review. Today we're going to be checking out the smallest vacuum cleaner I've ever reviewed on this channel from Sweden. Super excited to unbox this and see what exactly it's capable of. That being said, let's get started.
All right, so we hopped in the Bronco. We're going to go ahead and unbox this really quick and get our first look at what comes in the box. So let's go ahead and check it out here. All right, so first thing we're going to check out is the charger, which is USB and is a barrel plug. So this is pretty good. We can charge it in the car. Like to see that. We also get an arrangement of brush attachments. Seems like a couple different ones. One that's round as well. We'll see what that's for later. And this piece looks like it's some sort of air restrictor. Now, speaking about that, this vacuum also has the ability to be a blower, which is actually really cool, and it's going to be definitely useful around the car. So we'll check that out later. But we also get some extension tubes. So you can see there's one rectangular one there, and then one round one. So we'll definitely check those out further later. And of course, the most important part, the vacuum cleaner itself. Wow. I really like the way this feels in the hand. This is like probably definitely the smallest vacuum I've reviewed so far, but it's not just that. It's the form factor that I think makes the most sense. It's definitely the most comfortable to hold because most vacuums you kind of have to hold like this and use that way. And that's definitely not as comfortable as just holding it like this, and you have your on button right here, of course, your charger port right at the bottom there. You can charge that nice and easy. That being said, let's go ahead and check out some of these attachments and, well, start vacuuming stuff. First attachment I want to test is this vacuum extension tube. So you pretty much just push it in like that, and that's pretty much it. It does extend your reach quite a bit. And of course, we can attach our brush attachment right at the end of that, and that actually really extends your reach, and of course allows you to brush anything you might need to. It'll definitely fit into smaller areas that you may need around your car, like cup holders and whatnot, because of this small footprint. So I really like the way that's designed. Really convenient for the car. Let's go ahead and check out the other end of this, which is where it blows out of. So we can go ahead and attach this attachment right onto the back here. And as you can see, it restricts the air down so we can blow some higher pressure air. And this is really good for like your infotainment center or your touchscreen. You don't necessarily want to like scrub and vacuum off of that because you don't want to scratch the screen. So you can just dust it off with this air. And of course, if you did want to use the duster function, you can put the brush attachment right at the end of that. And well, you got pretty much everything you need. And you know what? I think if we attach this front piece too, we have a pretty cool looking Star Wars ray gun looking thing. It's pretty cool.
All right, our first test is going to be with the extension tube attachment, and we're going to be trying to clean the driver's seat. And as you can see here, I think somebody went a little too wild with these scissors there, but we're going to go ahead and try seeing how well this vacuum picks up these pieces of paper on this seat. So let's go ahead and get started. So overall, I think this vacuum performed really well on that test. It actually truthfully made light work of it. So that's exactly what we wanted to see. Let's continue our testing. Let's check out the floor mats here, where we have also some bits of paper, but I also have some pine needles, which is some heavier debris, and they're really annoying to pick up. So we're going to see if we need to use the brush attachment as well. But let's go ahead and see how this fares. Let's get started. Right, that took probably less than a minute, and well, we still got lots of space in there. I'm really impressed with this little guy. This is definitely something you can fit even in the glove box or maybe in the center console, and it's pretty cool to just be able to have this little device that can pretty much clean up any little quick job that you may need, or even actually some heavier jobs. Cool, let's continue testing. So real quick, before we continue testing, I just want to cover how to empty the canister. You just want to grab it and then grab the handle and twist apart from each other, and then you can pull away the handle part, and then you can grab the filter out of there. So you just want to kind of pull it out, give it a little shake, get everything off of it, and then you're pretty much good to go. Pretty simple. You can just dump this straight out, and there we go. We're good as new. We can go ahead and put our filter back in and reattach our handle, and there we go. So here we're going to test how well this brush attachment works on this dusty surface here, and as well as how well it fits into this small crack here that you see on my dash. So let's go ahead and test that out. All right, so that works extremely well. We can definitely see that the brush attachment allows us to reach into this small crack and really, clean it up. There's also some more dust on this side, but I don't actually want to test that with the vacuum piece. I actually want to flip the vacuum around and attach the blowing nozzle and see how well it takes care of that. So let's go ahead and do that. With the way the air duster performed, and I could definitely see why they included that feature on this vacuum, because it's definitely something that you'd want in your car. It really makes easy work of all these little areas, nooks and crannies around your car. You can kind of just blow all the dust out of there. And as you saw specifically on the touchscreen, it's not really something you want to scratch up with your vacuum attachments. You kind of just want to, blow the dust off so it looks nice and clean. And it did exactly that. So, you know what? I'm impressed. I'm really happy that it's working well. Next, let's go ahead and cover how to charge it. So you're just going to take the USB cable, and you can charge it right in the car. I'm going to plug it into this adapter here, which if you haven't seen my review of this adapter, I highly recommend you do. There'll be a card up in the top corner. But yeah, you plug it in, and we can see there's a green light on that showing that it's plugged in. And now we can take the other end of this wire, which is the barrel plug. And I have the vacuum standing up here in my cup holder. You can just peel back this little rubber door, insert our barrel plug, and there we go, we're charging. We can see that based off the indicator light there, it did turn red, so we know we are indeed charging, and it'll go green when the battery is full. And that's pretty much all there is to it. I mean, this vacuum is charging in the car, which is really what you want for a car vacuum cleaner. You don't want to have to run to the house to charge it up, so that's definitely convenient. One thing I do want to show you though, as I unplug this here, this vacuum cleaner is so small, it actually is able to fit entirely inside my center console. I mean, look at that. That's awesome, along with all of its attachments, the wire, everything. Almost the whole box can fit in there. That is just absolutely incredible. And we can close that up. And we have our vacuum cleaner always available to us. That's exactly what we want, actually, because when our car's dusty, most of the time you're going to get in the car and you need to leave, right? You're going somewhere. So you don't exactly have time, unless you're, of course, washing your car. You don't exactly have time to wash your car, or, you want to, just take care, do spot checks, take the dust off the dash and in the cup holders and whatnot. This vacuum being this size and being right here whenever you need it is exactly what we want, because now we could sit in here for just a minute before we just pull out the driveway and go on our way. Just take this out, do everything we need to do, clean up, whatever, put it right back, and we know it's always going to be there for when we need it. Absolutely like that. That is exactly what I wanted in a car vacuum, so I'm really happy with the size and form factor of this. That being said, if you are interested in this vacuum cleaner, please be sure to check the Amazon link in the video description down below. That is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Have a great day. Bye-bye.